The anxiety you feel, the tightness in your chest, the racing thoughts, the persistent undercurrent of fear, is not a defect. It's a message. Depth psychologist Carl Jung understood that anxiety isn't random or simply the result of chemical imbalance. Rather, it's a signal from deep within, urging you to face what has long been buried. It arises when vital parts of your soul are suppressed or denied. These aspects of self don't vanish. They retreat into the unconscious, growing louder in their need for acknowledgement. What if your anxiety isn't the root issue, but a symptom? A reflection of the tension between the mask you wear and the truth of who you are. From an early age, you were taught to hide emotions deemed inappropriate. Vulnerability, sadness, anger. These were tucked away so you could maintain a socially acceptable persona. But the psyche remembers. What you push away doesn't dissolve. It forms what Jung called the shadow. This shadow contains the raw, rejected pieces of your humanity, not evil, but honest and unrefined. When left unacknowledged, the shadow doesn't disappear quietly. It speaks through anxiety. Your body bears the weight of unprocessed truth through physical tension, mental unrest, or the aching sense that something isn't right. Each symptom is a symbolic message, an invitation to go deeper. In today's world, the persona is rewarded. You're encouraged to appear polished, productive, and perpetually fine. But this performance is costly. It creates a split within, a dissonance that the soul cannot sustain. Jung believed healing begins when we stop resisting anxiety and begin to listen. He called the path toward integration, individuation, the process of becoming whole by embracing the parts you've disowned. This is not a comfortable path. It requires courage to face the feelings and stories you've labeled weak, shameful, or broken. Anxiety, in this view, is not the enemy but the compass. The panic you feel might be unexpressed grief. The dread might stem from a life that feels misaligned with your essence. Modern culture offers quick fixes, breathing exercises, affirmations, and mindfulness techniques. These tools can offer relief, but they often gloss over the deeper issue: disconnection from the inner world. Jungian healing demands something more sacred. Silence becomes a doorway. In the stillness, the unconscious begins to speak through images, dreams, symbols. These are not random. They are messages in disguise. A recurring dream might point to a buried fear. A sudden emotional response to a song might echo a forgotten wound. These moments are not noise. They are bridges to the shadow, calls to understand the mystery beneath your discomfort. Solitude offers the space for this conversation, not isolation, but intentional space where the ego's defenses soften and the deeper self can be felt. In solitude, you feel the toll of constant performance, the fatigue, the loneliness, the quiet ache of not being fully seen. Anxiety, through this lens, is a protest of the soul. It refuses to let you settle for half-truths. It demands authenticity. It reminds you that you are more than the roles you play. This journey is not easy. It calls you to release control, to stop asking how to fit in and begin asking who you really are. It means revisiting old pain, unmet needs, and inherited beliefs about worth and identity. But in that unraveling lies something sacred. Jung believed neurosis is what happens when we avoid necessary suffering. In trying not to feel pain, we prolong it. But when we turn toward the discomfort, anxiety transforms from tormentor into teacher. It reveals the way home. You can choose to keep numbing or begin to listen. Anxiety doesn't want to be fixed. It wants to be heard. Every wave of unease is asking you to reclaim the forgotten pieces of yourself. It is not your enemy, it is your guide. The pain you feel is not a punishment. It is a threshold. Step through it. Listen, your soul is speaking.